Welcome back to my 7th class and on Azure DevOps server of TFS, formerly TFS, Team Foundation server. This class is about queries, that means reports, to generate the reports. Okay, this is about how to create reports. We'll talk about these queries actually. So this will be pretty short class because I'll be giving you one example, and you can rest of them you can do it yourself. Okay. So we last time I've shown you how to open defect, right? um, this time we will see how, if you see in the let's go to overview and dashboard. Now you see here some things are updated here. It got some one open user story and some of things are getting work here. Okay, if you see here um, there is no test case. It's very interesting that you don't have test case in this, but but there's no test case. That's the but for if you want the test case, you can go ahead and click on the particular test case here and view this one. Okay, so you can do that here, and that's how you can view this one test cases. Okay, so let's go to queries. Queries is here means actually to get a reports in sense to get the graphs. So you have various graphs, right? You have this you have burn down chart, burn up chart, velocity chart. If you see here, there's some chart automatically drawn for you. If you go board, if you see here, click on this. You see this iteration? No, fine. Let's click on this. Oh, this is also a chart. You can edit it. Right? You can do that things. Oh, I didn't knew we have a lot of options here. Okay, good. You can also use this is more of a Kanban process, as I told you. This is a Kanban process, so this is more of a project management tool rather test management tool. Okay. So if you don't know how to read this chart, you can go ahead and click on this, how to read this chart. So there is the year in this, the x-axis and y-axis the work item, and this is not a burn down or burn up chart, but this is a cumulative flow chart. You can edit it, and as per your requirements you can also add it. The similar way you can do this velocity. And how do you read this? The velocity means how the team is moving forward and how we are doing, how to move forward with this. So those are the pretty much about these graphs. All right, so let's go to these queries, and can I delete this? Yeah, I can. So I'll delete this. Okay, so I'll go ahead and create a new query. So here you have this option of creating charts. Basically you're creating charts. Let's create few charts. We create first thing. Let's see what I want. So this, you can have this option field. Which field do you want really exactly? Sometimes your boss will say, create a report. Create a report for this, and you have to figure it out which date you want. Let's say accepted date or activated date and all those things. So here what I try to see here is let's see what I got. Close status created by. So there's a lot of options here for me. So what I'll do here is, there's too many things to be done. Okay, title, watermark, work item type. Okay, so here what I'll do here is, I'll take simple thing, assign to. Simple for now. You have this option operator. You can use greater or equal to, greater than, equal to, contains, doesn't, contains, and all those things. So I'll use simple. and here I'll find this assigned to me. Okay, and once I do this, I'll run this query. So I see this lot of things. I have tasks, I have test cases, I have user stories, bug, lot of things is assigned to me. Good. Now I have to save this query if I have to run this chart. Save this query, and I will put it as now Udemy chart 1. Udemy chart 1, I'll just put as, and put it on my query. Go ahead and click on that. Okay, good. Now what happens here is, now I want to view this chart. Go ahead and click on this chart, and once you have this Udemy and this chart and assigned to, and how are you aggregating it? You are aggregating with the count of work items value. I can go with ascending or descending. It's the same. If I want a different color, probably I'll take a different color. I'll take magenta. I think this is magenta. You can get this chart, pie chart, if you want pie. If you like bar graph, you go ahead with the bar. Column, if you want column graph. Stack bar, oh, this stack bar, you need x-axis. We'll put as state. That's good. So stack bar, you need in progress is 1, new is 1, active there are 2, ready 2, design 2. I cannot export this probably, but I can print it out. I don't think I can print it out too, but you can pivot table, you can do this pivot table too. And stack area, you have this option is the 9 is the max at this time, is the last 7 days, and you have this area chart. Of course you can get an area chart at this time 4/17, that is we have this maximum peak. Okay, and this line chart, you can get this line chart 4/17, you have this line, and click OK, and I get this chart. Oh, guess what, I can create chart, probably this, and click on OK. So I can create this n number of charts here, however I want it, but x-axis, let's say state, y-axis I'll put is work item type, and go ahead and click on this. Okay, now let's create few more charts. Again, I'll go ahead here, and I want stacked area. What you want to be stacked with? You want to be the state, and go ahead and click on this stack chart. So this is the stack chart, this is a line chart, this is a bar chart, and this is so there are a lot of charts you can make use of it. Okay, and you can go ahead anytime you can create your own chart. Go ahead and click on new chart, and you can have this your own chart. Okay, so here I made it simple, but it might not be that simple every time. You can configure, edit. You want to name this chart as line chart. Okay, so this was this line chart, that makes more sense. Here you will make it as a I'll make it as a bar chart, so it makes not that bar. Okay, bar chart, and click on OK. Makes sense. So this should be this is stacked bar, so I'll put as stacked bar chart. Okay, click on, and I can edit this to stacked area chart. So we have this too, right? Oh, this is stacked area and stacked bar. Let's create new chart again. We have this pilot table, So we'll put a state and we will work item. See here, we'll put as pivot table chart. Oops, sorry. And then click on OK. So here it shows up. So here, but before using this chart, you have to use this query, because you cannot use this chart without running the query. That's a problem. Okay, this is very important to use this. Okay, and that's how you can build these charts. And once you work on user story, these charts gets updated automatically. See here, refresh chart. The reason of refreshing is it's based on boards. Let's see here. You move this user story, you create new item. Suddenly you create this new item. This thing, in chart, everything gets changed. Where is it? Oh, here. This thing automatically gets changed, and because you created a new item, and new user story, new test case, and everything gets changed here automatically. Okay, let's create few more charts. These charts are we have this area chart too. What is area chart? Okay, so this shows, and if you don't know how to use this chart, go ahead and click on this. Oh, actually this don't have this option. Pie chart, this thing this doesn't make any sense. Oh, this thing does here. Okay, this is good. So what I'll do here is we'll put as pie chart, click on OK. Oh, I think you can only have 6 charts at one time. Oh, that's bad. So you have this pie chart, bar chart, stacked bar chart, stacked area chart, pivot table chart, area chart. So this is how you can create a chart for for your reporting purpose. This is for reporting, and you can hide this one. So here if you want, you can expand it. It's up to you. So this is how you can use this chart option. Okay, but it has to go through queries. What you are trying to do, name the query. So I name the Udemy query. Okay, and that's how you can use this. So that's pretty much about this chart, and that sums up the whole Azure DevOps. As a testing perspective, I'm sorry, actually I'll be more specific on this, and I'll also put in the heading. This is more onto as a testing perspective. I didn't explain much about Sprint, how to create Sprint, because you need this admin access. You cannot create iteration. I cannot do that because I don't have access, right? I have to be an admin guy to do this. Oh, guess what? You can also change the theme. You like dark theme? Sounds good to me. Or if you want light theme, probably light theme is good. So you have these options you can change, and the usage. You need to have this. This is TFS. So everybody knows what you are trying to do, and this is all the usage status, and all this is updated. Okay, so that's the about the profile. Go to this my profile. So that's pretty much about Azure DevOps. If first you need to, as I told you, right, if you want, you have to create an organization. In that, you have to create a project. Okay, so and here at this time only we can create one project. You cannot create multiple projects. Reason because this is a community edition, not a corporate. In the corporate, it's you have this access because there's a license. Here only one license, so standalone license, not corporate. So that's the reason you have only one thing. So that's how that's pretty much about it. We didn't go on to repos, this files, change sets. So this is a different work altogether, a different team, not developer team, but dev team might also work with the middleware team. Actually, it's we call it, as per my experience, as a middleware team who uses to bring the code from one environment to the another environment, and actually work with the developers and testers to make to bring into production, right? So that's how it made. So that's pretty much. So I'll end up here. I wanted, if you have any questions, any suggestions. I know I'm a little bit fast on this, but some people have, like, I'm really fast, but you can try it out. You can try it out with access. I hope you like this video. And we didn't go to pipelines too. Pipelines is also part of this middleware team. We can create one. You might try one. You can try it. Create a pipeline, but you want this GitHub access or Bitbucket or other. We didn't wanted to do that because this is a third-party tool, and you want to use a third-party repository. You want to use this repository, and you want to use that URL, all those things. It's pretty complex. Not complex. I mean, it's a different job altogether. So far, we have just learned as a testing perspective. To be honest, I just explained as a testing perspective. You can go as once you have access, you can work as a developer, tester, scrum master, or middleware team, whoever, technical analyst. They might call us technical analyst, data warehouse analyst, or middleware team people. They have various ranks in this. So you might you can use anything on this. So you can learn few of things you can learn by yourself once you have this access. Deployment groups, as I told you, right? The middleware teams actually deploy this. So that's pretty much. Artifacts. I cannot access artifacts. This is a community edition, so we don't have artifacts. The deployment group, let's say you are deploying your code to production, then you have this. Artifacts you don't have. Yeah, you have this Azure license. I don't have this license, so of course even if you sign up, you will not have license. So that's pretty much, that sums up whole Azure DevOps. So I hope you like this video. Okay, there's a lot of, if you are having a hard time to understand it, you can send an email. I'll send you some documentation on this, or these people, you have this help. Okay, let's see what help do these guys have. So you can refer these documents if you have any issues. Okay, go ahead and refer. This is way too much, but go ahead and click on this and see, install it. Just try to, for understanding perspective, notification, what is this all about, and or if you still need more help, you can contact me. Okay, so I will help you out as far as developer, tester, scrum master is concerned. Also probably I'll try for middleware as well, because this is a project management tool, not test management tool, to be honest. Although I told you all the information about testing, but it's more of a project management. Okay, so thanks for watching, and good luck. Alright, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. If you're giving feedback, make sure you are having communication skills, because if you are not communicating to me and giving a, you know, 1-star feedback, that shows your communication skills. So you don't want to communicate it and just want to give it a bad remark just because you didn't understood it, and you don't want to communicate it. I mean, that should be, you know, it's not good, because that shows your communication skills. So make sure your communication skills are good. So if you have any issues, refer to the documentation, or you can contact me too. Okay, so before giving feedback, if you're giving negative feedback, reach out to me so that I will try to help you out as much as possible. You have my email ID, you know, you will be having, you know, you can use this Udemy message also, and that if I don't respond, email ID is there, so probably, you know, you know, I can email you I can email you the documentation or more helpful videos if you don't understand it. Okay, so thanks for watching, and good luck.